It's a new year, and new games are about to start pouring in, so here are my top 5 game releases for 2025. These will be based both on audience anticipation and my excitement to see the finished product, so if you want to see the latest and greatest, along with some honorable mentions, stick around till the end. At number 5, we have Ananta. I recently made a video covering my gripes with this game, but frankly, a game has to be pretty good to merit criticism in the first place, and to its credit, Ananta looks like a breath of fresh air when it comes to open-world gacha exploration. At number 4, The Witcher 4. There are some kinks that they'll have to iron out as far as clarifying some magic system rules, but I'd be surprised if they didn't already have explanations built into the plot of the game. Overall, a massive step forward for real female protagonists in a male-dominated genre. For number 3, we have Assassin's Creed Shadows. I'm super interested in Yasuke, a figure we have little real-world record of, taking up a leading role in this game. Say what you like about Ubisoft, but if this is executed well, it'll not only be fun, but also very unique, with options to play as an African samurai or a female ninja. Most criticisms of Shadows that I've seen so far have just been racist, and it's generally a good sign for progress when the racists hate a new game. At number 2 is Fragpunk. The closed beta for this tac shooter has been met with a massive amount of hype, and I genuinely think it could fill a void that many players have felt since the train wreck that was Spectre Divide. Featuring round modifiers that fundamentally change the way you interact with the classic 5v5 format, Fragpunk might just have what it takes to topple the near monopoly Valorant currently holds on this genre. And now, before we get to first place, let's look at some honorable mentions. First off, Spider-Man 2 for PC. Amazing game and super exciting, but it is just a port, not a new release, so it obviously can't make this list. Secondly, Off the Grid. This game is pretty divisive, and my opinions are set clearly in this video on my channel, so I'll spare the gritty details of why it didn't make the list. Despite its issues, though, Off the Grid is lined up to be one of the biggest free-to-play launches of the year. Last but not least, Elden Ring Nightrein. I expect this game to be a phenomenal Souls-like. However, while there's nothing wrong with a game that doesn't attempt to break boundaries, I felt that games with more impact on their genre were most fitting for this list. And finally, at number 1, Mecha Break. I had never played a mech game before this beta, and I was very skeptical from looking at the
cinematics.
But when I got into a mech for the first time and started playing a real online game, I was shocked that I had never touched this genre before. Even when I was hopelessly outmatched by people who have played these games for decades, I was having more fun from a video game than I'd had in a while. On top of my excitement for the gameplay, Mecha Break is also fully free to play, which is pretty uncommon in this genre. It's extremely exciting to see the generally walled off mech community open up to a wider audience and give this massive genre the attention I never realized it deserved. If you want to hear more about these games, I've already covered some of them in previous videos, and you can check those out by clicking the little eye in the top right of this one. If you want coverage of a specific game that I haven't made a designated video for yet, leave a comment below and let me know.